What's up, people? We are here with a new game called The Park. As you can see, right, well, I can't really point at it myself, but yeah, in the top right screen, you'll probably notice a face cam, which is something that I haven't used in a very long time because it's something I used to add in the very beginning when I was doing playthroughs and whatnot. But as of late, I just sort of felt like with most of the games that I play, it sort of feels unnecessary. It doesn't really add anything other than just, yeah, you can see my face. But in horror games especially, I feel like horror games, a face cam actually adds something, because part of it is, sure, the game is scary and the person watching probably find it scary as well, but half of the fun is also sort of probably watching me scream like a little girl and be scared as well, right? So for that reason, I'm actually adding a face cam, which is something that I normally wouldn't do. So yeah, I hope you guys sort of enjoy that. And yeah, this is a new game, horror game, as I mentioned before, I think, and it's actually sort of a spin-off game of the Secret World, which is a massive multiplayer online game. And it takes, so this game itself, The Park, is a psychological thriller set in the Secret World universe, and it takes place in a modern day setting where the terrifying myths, legends, and conspiracies of our worlds are all coming true. So yeah, some people might be familiar with the Secret World game or universe itself. I personally am not, but the people that are probably might find this quite interesting as well. And even if you don't or are unaware of the Secret World game or universe, you'll probably still enjoy this game because it seemed very interesting to me. And the setting is sort of in a, it's called The Park. It's obviously not like a happy, fun park where you take your dog for a walk, but the kind of playful park where, like Six Flags or something, I guess that's a good comparison. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. New game. The Park is a narrative experience, best played in a dark room wearing headphones. I got the headphones part covered. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the Park may manipulate graphics, audio, and something else to probably try and scare the shit out of me. So yeah, as was mentioned before, this is a kind of a narrative heavy game, so probably not that much place for me to talk.
Heart and mind.
But I can still scream like a little girl, so that's fine.
Where's Mr. Bear?
He's
I
dead.
haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Mr. Bear's dead, little boy. It's time to move on. This is a terrible idea. Why would you leave your little son alone in the car? That probably seems like a really bad idea, but we're gonna roll with it nonetheless. I was thinking this parking lot was actually like, completely abandoned, but there's one other truck there. Atlantic Island Park. Drink bingo. Is there a drink called bingo?
Patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Atlantic Island Park. Right, press left mouse click to interact with objects in the world. Examine
Callum
plaque.
was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park. A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. In fact, makes it sort of seem like it's a bad thing, right? Like, I'm gonna infect you with laughter and joy. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. James B. Longley. Make me sound of the name in, was it from Back to the Future? Johnny B. Good.
Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
What? I thought I told you to stay in the car, you little shit. Like, that woman was spacing out, like just another daily reminder to not do drugs, kids. Alright, so pressing right mouse button to shout to Callum. Shouting provides an audible and visual clues to guide you.
Callum, where are you going?
Callum, you little shit, come over here. Atlantic Island Park. Nathaniel Winter welcomes you. Holy crap. There he is.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Yeah. This environment doesn't feel safe. What the hell? Oh, hell no.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Oh, that's the creepiest thing ever. Just a little kid, you know, running around. Come here! Callum! Don't run into the giant mouth! Where am I actually going? Should I chase him? I should probably chase him, right?
Wait, Callum!
Wait for mommy! That's... Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Okay. Good for Satan, I guess.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
I need to see you. Oh, fuck. Examine shoe?
I think this belongs to Callum.
I bought too big of shoes for him. You know what that my parents always do? They buy like clothes and shoes way too big for their own child because you'll grow into it, it's fine. And then, you know, it actually like... Oh god. Turns out it's way too big.
Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows. A chipmunk that does ice sculpting shows, alright. Interesting combination. In the following locations: 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, 1 p.m. the Octotron, and 3 p.m. at the park entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Don't you dare fucking scare me.
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Come on, Mommy.
Where is she? Handwritten notes?
I wonder what this is.
Can we actually zoom in? No. Purchased the land or Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locales. Just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse. Carried from the old country, Old Man Henderson. He did terrible, dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place. and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Amazing. Can we actually go inside the restrooms? No, restrooms. Oh god.
Come out, sweetie.
Over here.
I'm coming. Mama's a coming, boy. Yeah, let's run towards the cliffs. I swear I heard something. Can we actually look on the map? Octotron Ferris wheel, bumper cars, House of Horrors, Tunnel of Tales, Sideshow Alley, and roller coaster. I keep thinking these damn pillars
Stay where you are.
are people.
Come on, Mommy.
Can I actually ride things? Like, can we go in here? I want to go in the Swan. Yes, ride the Swan. Oh, this is gonna be either completely awesome or horrifyingly... I wanted to say terrible, but... depends how you take it. Because I wanted to say horrifyingly terrifying, but that kind of sounds weird. I mean, at least we're riding a swan, right? That's a happy boat, happy bird. Although aren't those swans, those fuckers that can just kind of peck at your legs and then break it? I swear. It's either swan or geese.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel
Parents of the year right
their
there.
Parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
But mummy...
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white
starving.
stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Oh fuck.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Nom nom nom.
an old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you." The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him." Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. "I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool!" the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Is this really how the children's story
And
goes?
then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
What? I never heard this part of the story. What the crap? What the hell? Don't hurt me, Swan. I know that story made me bleed out of my eyes too. Holy crap. So I guess the moral of the story there is that old people taste better than young people. She's gonna...
Callum, where did you go? Callum, where did you go?
Callum, please, my boy.
Stay where you are.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
I didn't even hear him. Oh my god. Is this snow? I saw those little white pieces everywhere, but it seems to be like snow, I'm guessing. Look at the full moon. Full moon is always a bad sign as well. Is it me or does it seem like it's an entire roasted turkey? You know how the outline of it when you have an entire turkey or chicken? It's like the shape of that is inside the moon, or am I just going crazy because I'm hungry?
Stop! Callum!
Follow the trail?
Another accident. This place.
Park maintenance. Atlantic Park. What the hell, blood? Oh fuck! Teddy bear! This Teddy! It's fucking Teddy, isn't it? Oh my god. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked up to cut the ribbons, so the only great question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a renaissance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that will still linger in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon, I will know if this place has been, or if this all has been for nothing. I knew it was Mr. Does he have a knife in his eye? My god, poor Mr. Bear. I knew it was him though. Look at him. Look at that guilty motherfucker.
Where are you?
Come on, little boy. My baby boy. Why does he like this place? Like, there's actually a lot of... I don't know if the sound levels are sound levels are correct, because currently my second screen, that damn thing over there, is broken. So I can't actually have the recording, like, you know, I have a separate screen for where I can check the recording and levels and audio and whatnot. But seeing as I don't have that, I'm kind of just winging it and hoping everything is alright. So hoping I'm not too loud or the game is not too loud, and yeah. Just kind of have to deal with it until I resolve the issue. Holy crap, they have a huge Ferris wheel. That's so awesome. Like, I actually went in one of those things, and I'm so freaking terrified of heights. But it is honestly, the sight that you get from that far up is just amazing. But for me personally, being that high up is scary as well. So it's mixed feelings for me. Like, yeah, this is awesome. Awesomely terrifying the moment I start looking down. Octotron. That face of Octotron.
Stop, Callum!
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Examine report.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Eyewitness report. Atlantic Island Park incidents. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name, Norma Creed. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me and the boys. This fellow in a chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those in suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face, smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the eyes was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos, Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look even less alive. Oh my god.
Callum!
Like little kids running around in a dark place and whatnot. That is honestly terrifying for me, especially in movies, you know, like The Grudge, The Ring. I just like tiny little kids, especially girls. Girls are more terrifying than boys though, but still.
Wait for mommy!
Not a big fan. Alright, let's go. Can we actually go in here? I wonder, enter the Octotron. Right,
I
Octotron.
can't get on while it's moving.
So we're gonna have to turn it off. Increase speed, decrease speed. Even more. Let's decrease it some more. One more time. Is this slow enough? And it's still. My problem, however, is how the hell is it gonna start if we're inside, you know? How did it start? What? Oh god. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna go like ridiculously fast. Oh fuck no. And before we all get seizures or something. Oh fuck. Oh my fucking god! Holy shit, what was that? What? What the crap was that? There's someone in there, what the fuck? Holy shit! There's someone. Oh my god, of course he's fucking gone. I
Where
swear.
are you?
There's someone in there. Oh my god. That thing looked like he had a top hat on, or like a pimp hat. I don't freaking know. But his face was like half fallen off. You can see like the teeth. Oh god. That guy was creepy as fuck. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Oh my fucking god. It's getting pretty tense. Like, sure, it's not that scary yet, but the environment makes me feel on edge and pretty scared the whole time. So yeah. Oh god, it's already kind of succeeding, scaring the shit out of me. So yeah, I want to thank you all so very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!